Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day, more Disney fun is on the way.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and record my next vlog. I don't have very long, but I am gonna answer a few Formspring questions on the vlog because I have some people that watch but don't read. So this is for them. And I actually might go ahead and answer the two that I've got in my inbox right now on the vlog, and on the blog tomorrow. So we'll start with those two new questions. Okay. All right. So the first new one is, are you planning to see Toy Story 3 opening night? Have any plans set? And I don't have anything set, but it's coming out in June, and I'll be at home in June. So my dad's side of the family, we all like to go see movies together, especially Disney movies. So, and that's probably why I love Disney so much. It's because my dad's side of the family, we're all Disney fans. But I'll probably go see it with them. I don't know if I'll go see it opening night, but probably opening weekend. I don't go see a lot of movies opening night, really. So, I don't think I've ever been to see a movie opening night. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've never been to see a movie opening night. I go like the day after opening night or whatever. So, probably not on opening night, but probably opening weekend. Definitely before it leaves theaters. I mean, I have to see Toy Story 3. It's Toy Story 3. It's gonna be great. And the next one is, what are you most excited about for this college program? And what is your greatest fear and anxiety? Oh, okay. Well, what I'm most excited about is just being there, and living somewhere other than North Carolina. I've never gotten to do that before. So it's going to be interesting. It's really going to be experiencing being on my own. I mean, I've been in college for 4 years, and I've lived away from my parents, but they're an hour and a half away. So, anytime I need them, I can just drive home. But it's not going to be like that in Florida. It's going to be me. I mean, I can call my parents and they'll try and help me from where they are, but it's not going to be the same. So that's the exciting part for me, the sort of the risk and adventure of all of it. Greatest fear / anxiety. The fear of not making friends, I think, is probably the biggest thing. I'm afraid that when I get down there, I'm just gonna be so different from everybody that I'm not gonna really make any friends. And I know that's probably not true. Like, I know I've met a lot of people that I'm really similar to in a lot of ways. But no matter how many people you talk to that are going down there that seem like they're a lot like you, there's always going to be a fear in the back of my head that, I'm just not going to fit in. And that's just a me thing. Goes all the way back to high school. It actually started in high school, just this fear of not finding friends and not fitting in. So that's probably my greatest fear. But as far as the job goes, I know it's going to be hard. And I know I'm going to be working some hours that I do not, particularly like, probably. But I think that part will be worth it, I think, really, the thing that I'm the most excited about is just the risk and adventure of it all. This is the biggest risk I have taken in my entire life. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a sad thing, but either way, it's the truth. So, now we're going to look at some of my older Formspring questions. My cousin Kayla has asked me a few questions on here. She asked me if I would get her a t-shirt. So, Kayla, she does follow my blog. I'm not sure if she reads it every day, but I know she's one of my followers. Cousin, yes, I will get you a t-shirt. I'm going to be down there for 5 months. Of course, I will get you a t-shirt. And then she wants to know when she can come and see me, and does she get free passes, and is her flight free? And my answer to that is, your flight is not free. that you'd have to pay for, because I don't have the money for that. And when can you come? Whenever you want to come. I know that there are some blackout dates with like passes and discounts and stuff as far as cast members go. Like there are certain dates that the discounts and the passes don't apply. So, but I'd have to be down there first to tell you when those are. And do you get free passes? Well, you're family, so yes. I'm saving. I can let 3 people into the park, up to 3 people into the park for free for up to 6 times during my program, and I'm saving all of those for family. So, Kayla is my cousin. She's family. Therefore, yes, Kayla, you get free passes. So, those are the ones from her. And then this one is one of my favorites. It was really difficult to answer, though. If someone told you you had to choose between High School Musical or the Jonas Brothers, which would you pick? Yeah, that's really difficult because I love them both. But in my answer, I went with the Jonas Brothers because they're in Camp Rock, and Jonas, the television show that I absolutely adore, and they have awesome music. So they kind of outweigh High School Musical, even though High School Musical has Lucas Gabriel and Zac Efron. It's kind of sad, but oh well. The High School Musical will always have a place in my heart. Okay. Oh, and this one is, do you think it affects your chances of getting into the college program if you've never been to Disney World? And my answer for that is no, I don't. I could be wrong, but I don't think it would. Because as long as you express a passion for the parks and that portion of the Disney company, and as long as you express a love of guest relations, of helping make someone's vacation better, then I think you should be fine. Because what they look for is someone who can really handle guests, someone who puts a guest's comfort above their own, and someone who would thrive, working with a lot of people, working in a hectic environment. That's what they look for above all else, and I don't think having never been to Disney World would really affect you in any way. As long as you show them how passionate you are about the program and the company and guest relations, I think you would be okay. Here's a good one. We'll do 2 more. This says, I have a pet slug named Ralph. My best friend has a pet slug as well named George. I live in Chicago and he lives in Atlanta. Where should we meet for a play date? So my answer to that question was Charlotte, North Carolina or Washington, D.C. because both those places are in the middle and Charlotte's in my state. So I could come and watch the slug play date, which I think sounds kind of interesting. But Washington is neutral territory. So go for that. And the last one is, when did you first visit Walt Disney World? And do you have any vivid memories from then? My first trip to Walt Disney World was in 2004. I was 15. So I was pretty old when I went to Disney World for the first time. But my most vivid memory is walking into Epcot and seeing Spaceship Earth for the first time. Because it's really like right there when you walk in. And so that's just like my very first memory, because that's the place we went first. We went to Epcot and then we went to MGM. Well, it was then MGM, now it's Hollywood Studios. But so my first memory is walking through the turnstiles and seeing Spaceship Earth. It's the most vivid thing in my mind right now. Like I can see it. And it was amazing. It's just the best feeling in the world the first time you go to Disney World and you see those icons that you've seen on the television or in sing-alongs your entire life. It's a good moment in my life. Really good moment. And that is all for today. So I will see you guys next time. So until next time, have a magical day.